Greetings and salutations.
Hola.
We are Kakatak, but sometimes you have it,
Sometimes you don't.
sometimes you don't at all. And first, we start with the shout outs. First of all, to all the veterans and all who are serving and who are going to serve. We salute you guys. And to all the city employees, man, from across Texas, Denver, to all the FAR, McAllen, Edinburgh, San Antonio, all the Abilene the city employees, y también Mercedes. Do you want to do Mercedes or no?
Why?
Because
you said all of the valley.
pero Mercedes no, you don't want to.
Well, that it's in part of the valley.
Bueno, just in case, because Jackie doesn't want to shout out to her city employees. They're
It's
your
not
city.
my city.
I know, but you pay taxes.
I don't pay taxes.
You don't at all?
No.
At all? Mm-mm. Well, you do whenever you buy a drink?
But I don't buy it in Mercedes.
Oof, mala. And to Mr. Joe Calvillo, shout out to him. He's one of my dad's good friends. Un saludo to him. And moving on to our past week, we didn't record.
We didn't record last week, so we're behind a week.
Yes. So just to start off, was it last Tuesday?
Wait, to start off from what I originally wanted to say in what would have been last week's video, shout out to Texas Pachanga for their what is it, performance in San Antonio on the 19th of last month. They did a great job. Sounded all right.
Yeah. Actually, I want to give también, ya que estás ahí, we want to thank Mr. Ray Vasquez on drums, Mr. Paul Lopez on bajo sexto, and Mr. Mark Alanis on accordion.
And Jesse on bass.
Yes. Actually, it was good. It was San Antonio. They treated us well. I have no complaints. Actually, and then after that, we performed at B&M. It was a B&M club. And it was funny because when I got there, you know how it is. You think it's like a rinky-dinky club, but it was okay. You know what I mean? It was nice. It was a nice little club. So it was clean, we could say. So
moving on.
And I want to give thanks to Jackie because for all her support and what I do, especially music. She does support me. I don't know if she supports me, but she tolerates it. But I give her thanks for that because a lot of maybe women wouldn't do that, or vice versa. If a woman's a musician, I don't know, the guy can, you know what I mean? Yeah. He needs to have a little bit extra patience. Bueno, moving on. Last Tuesday we were at the. You want me to set it up?
Go for it.
We were at the gym, and I was in another room. Not a room. Yeah, I was in another room. It's like another part of the building. So I get there where we're supposed to start the leg press, and I see Jackie hunched like to the floor.
I was sitting down.
Yeah, so I was like looking at her, and I was like, oh, you know what I assume? I assumed that she hit her hand, her finger, because I wasn't, you know. And then I get there, ¿qué pasó? What happened? And then
I just dropped a weight on my toe. So I dropped a 45-pound weight plate on my left big toe, and it is broken completely. This part, let's say this is the toe. This part of the toe, half broken.
Yeah.
So that was great. Never broken a bone in my life, and I broke my big toe.
Yeah.
2 days before our planned trip, where we had already planned, had PTO, we had everything ready, and we still went.
Yeah.
On our trip.
And do you want to tell like some actually when I saw the toe, I told her, "Nambe, it's not broken."
Because right away, it didn't swell right away. It didn't bruise right away. I was still walking. I was still moving my toe. But within an hour or two,
then it swelled.
It started purple. Swelling. It got super purple. The pressure was to the max. I still didn't go to the hospital that night until the next day I went.
Shit,
And-
warrior chinga.
Yep, it was broken.
Yeah, and it was weird because the whole night she fell asleep. Well, I don't know if you fell asleep. Were you awake the whole night?
Not the whole night, but I was on and off.
But
The
you felt the
pain, the
pressure. It was a pressure
yeah.
on the toe.
It was throbbing. It was to the point where I just wanted to cut the tip of my toe to release the blood and the pressure or whatever. But I mean, obviously, I wasn't gonna do that. But
So, yeah. So, and actually after that, we still, and I even told her, you know what? Because we asked, well, our family was like, you know what? Don't go or don't go on your vacation, or at least wait a day or two. Nambe, and I asked her, so you know what? Do you want to wait like one day? We can wait one day and then we take off on because we're supposed to take off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
and
Monday.
this happened on Tuesday night, Tuesday evening.
And then she's like, no, let's go. So I was like, all right. So,
Yep.
you know what? It was okay. I can't complain. I'm like, that went out. There's some stuff that we had to kind of adjust. Pero we did it. So it was fun. And moving on from the actual trip, we did go to Colorado Springs and
We
Denver.
visited Denver.
And we stopped at Oklahoma City on the way over there. And looks can be deceiving, guys. Two things. We stopped at a gas station, and was it here in Texas or New Mexico? I don't even know. It was
Which one?
the gas station that we stopped, and
Where
it
you
was
told
all
me.
rinky dinky.
That was on the way back down. So it
Yeah.
was like in New Mexico, I think.
It was, yeah. So we got there and I was like, yeah, man, it looked like a scary gas station. I mean, we got off and it was a nice little gas station. It had everything, drinks and chips, and then after that, we stopped at a burger place. So we get off.
Well, it was actually a taqueria,
Yeah.
but they served burgers.
Yeah. So we get off and we start ordering.
And Jesse was already like, he was looking around inside and he's like, the reason why we got a burger is because he didn't feel so safe.
Yeah, let me set it up for you guys so you can see. We get there and I'm looking, the lady, the one that was serving, her hair was more messed up than my hair. And it seemed like she barely woke up. And then I look behind, there's a baby, and then there's a little girl, like walking around the kitchen. I'm just like, really, dude? Like, so I'm just being considerate. Like, hey, what's the easiest thing that you guys can do? Is that, no, we have everything. So I was like, you know what? Just make me a hamburger. But you know what? A cheeseburger. And it was delish, man.
Yeah,
it was you know what? The city was called Dilhart.
Actually, no, it wasn't. The
Dilhart,
taqueria was called
Dilhart.
Dilhart.
But they had a second place in Dilhart, Texas.
Yeah, but it wasn't in
Yeah, you're right.
Dilhart.
Okay. Yeah, man. So moving on to one of the last subject today, I went to HEB and I left my keys in the trunk of my car.
Nice.
Estaba de aquellas.
How long were you there for?
2 hours. So when I close it, so I'm like, and I'm just like, ching, how? So I know I say something, and then there's an older lady behind me, like in the other side. She starts yelling, "Háblale la policía! Call the cops! There's a lot of cameras!" And I'm just like, man, calm down. I just left the keys. You know what I mean? Like she thought maybe they stole something. But yeah, so I called Cookies Auto Repair.
Dun, dun, dun.
So
the rescue.
remember, yes, Cookie, that is his name. So if you want to call him, if you're in the 956 area, 787-4801, he'll get there not in a flash, but he'll get there. So I was
it
there.
took 2 hours. Yeah.
No, actually, no. Thing is, I didn't call him first. I called Melly first, and then I called DJ, but they weren't sure if they had a Slim Jim. So then after that, he was at a job. I think he was doing something, so that's why he was busy. All right, guys. So for all the subscribers, you guys do whatever you guys want to do, and if you guys get blamed or or you get in trouble, just blame me. All right, till next time, guys.
Hold on, I'm not finished.
Oh, were you gonna say something?
Yeah, I wanted to give I don't know, a rest in peace remembrance to
Okay.
Selena today.
All right.
Passed away
Go,
how long
go,
ago?
20-some.
27 years ago. About, yeah, 27 years ago. My favorite artist I'll never see live, but yeah, remembrance for Selena Quintanilla Perez.
Just to finish it off, what I understood, I don't know, this is just what I think what I read. They're gonna close the museum today.
Yeah.
Because I heard from another source, from I don't want to say her name, Rosa Alvarez, that there's a lot of people that go to, I guess, drive through their house, or they're standing like around their house.
Oh,
If
really?
it's true, I don't know. Maybe you guys know. All right. So next time, guys.